If you feel like March was warmer than usual, you're not wrong. Some key findings from our Get the Facts data team showed record-breaking warmth last month for much of the U.S. This map is color-coded for just how hot each state was last month. 10 states had their warmest March ever, including Oklahoma. Arkansas was close, registering its second warmest on record. Now, if you look at this graph, the average U.S. temperature for this March was 50.85 degrees. That's more than 9 degrees above the typical March average, making it the warmest March on record across the lower 48 states in 132 years of data that dates all the way back to 1895. Also of note, Global Outlook data shows a greater than 99.9% chance that 2026 will rank as a top 10 warmest year globally. There's also a 2.9% chance it will be the warmest year on record. This is all according to the National Centers for Environmental Information.
Let's start with the changes tied to the One Big Beautiful Bill. First, no federal taxes on tips, which actually means you may be able to take a federal deduction on reported tip income up to $25,000.
And there's going to be a lot of taxpayers, particularly in the service industries, that are going to qualify for this deduction. If you make a certain amount, then that deduction starts to reduce until it does completely phase out.
It's the same school of thought for the new no tax on overtime deduction. You might be able to deduct up to $12,500. Attention seniors 65 and up. If you file a return, you might qualify for an additional $6,000 in deduction. There are income limits. It phases out if you make more than $75,000. To keep up with inflation, the child tax credit has increased to $2,200 per child. If you financed a new car for personal use last year, you might be able to deduct interest rates of up to $10,000. Here's the deal. The final assembly had to have taken place in America.
So this is a deduction that's meant to stimulate purchasing of vehicles that are made in the USA. And taxpayers are going to have to provide the vehicle identification number, and this loan needs to originate with the purchaser of the vehicle.
Owe the IRS and short on cash? Here's the important part. File by April 15th. Pay what you can. Then choose an option for the balance, either a credit card or an IRS payment plan known as an installment agreement.
Now, there is a fee to take advantage of this process, and it does not make the interest go away.
Bottom line, Consumer Reports says the key is knowing which changes applies to you. Check your withholdings, keep good records, and if you owe, file on time and set up a payment option that fits your budget. With today's Consumer Report, I'm Yuna Lee.